Brought to you by Make Fun Network.
Welcome to the top 5 of death, where listeners vote and everyone dies. Listen and die.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Top 5 of Death. I'm your host, Matt. I'm convinced, this is very sad, this is a sad day for me, but I think I've gotten to the point where energy drinks do no longer work for me, Bistany. I'm very sad. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but lately, and by lately I mean like in the past maybe month or so, I would have like an energy drink, sometimes late, sometimes like 5:30, and then I'm like by 8:39, I'm like, I want to go to bed. And I don't know what to do. I need those. I need them to live and to function. Bistany, that's who your host is today. I'm here with Charles. Who runs on that natural high, baby.
Yeah.
Also caffeine.
Welcome. What?
It's the natural kind, though.
Yeah. Welcome to the club. I can drink coffee, and it does not affect me at all. I don't do it for the energy. I just drink coffee for the taste.
I never went to coffee for energy, really. Maybe sometimes in the morning, but I honestly think it's just the amount of fucking sugar I get in the coffees I get that are like...
That'll do it.
But no, I oh my God, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss here. But other than that, Will's here.
Yeah, Matt, it sounds like you have an addiction.
No, I have a crutch. I have a crippling crutch that I need liquid sleep. I need that liquid boost. I don't know what to do. There's a cat behind me climbing up the stairs.
Whoa.
And it kind of sucks. I remember the good old days where if I had like something going on, I'd be like, man, tonight's gonna be fucking awesome. It's like the Rumble or something. I'm gonna have an energy drink at fucking 6:30, 7 o'clock, and it's gonna fucking just launch me through the whole night. Now I don't even know what the point is. I don't know what the point is. It almost has no. I think I have to start drinking Red Line, like straight Red Line. I might have to like go to the distance here. I don't know what to do. I really need like a fix here.
Can I ask you, Matt, have you ever woke up in the morning and felt like you needed an energy drink just to start your day?
No, I don't use it in the start of the day. I use it in the mid to the end of the day to carry me the rest of the night. I'm pretty good in the morning. I have like an energy drink Mio, which is like equivalent to a cup of coffee.
Well, those are self-controlled squirts. How much are you?
Yeah, I know. I guess that's true. I guess I could just do one full Mio.
I do like those Mios. The black cherry is delicious.
Hey, you know what they came out with? Which is honestly, hey, you know what? I think I might have just figured out my problem. So they've been putting out. They have these new Mios. There's one called Unwind, and it's B12 and magnesium.
Benadryl.
and what is that? Antihistamine there.
Yeah.
But it's magnesium and B12, which I'll be honest, I probably have such a magnesium deficiency. I've seen, Instagram reels where it's just like, oh, you want to change your life? Take a supplement of magnesium. That'll change your whole shit.
What does that even do?
Right. I don't know. But like the Unwind meals,
but I believe it.
Honestly, the Unwind meals, they're pretty fucking chill. Like I drink them and I'm like, oh man, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Like, I think it's too powerful. I think I'm so deficient that even like the minute amounts in the Mio Unwinds, I'm just like totally they're taking over my body, man. And now I'm just like tired all the time. They're good though. The blueberry lemonade, they taste great. Yeah,
that actually does sound good.
Yeah. But I don't know what to do. It's hard. I'm like, because I was excited to record, but like 7:50 rolled around and I was sitting on the couch. I was like, what if I just quit the show? What if I just quit and went to bed? But I'm feeling better now. Like now that we're getting going, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's just like a ebb and flow type of deal. I don't know.
So,
Yeah?
have you seen like what these monster truck drivers are doing lately?
No, but I'm interested.
Dude, I've been catching some reels. The monster trucks that we seen like back in the day at the Sunday, Worcester Central.
Grave digger.
I'm seeing clips and reels now. They're doing like double backflips and it's like super cyclone McTwists.
All right. I'm into it.
Just, of all things, I never thought monster truck rallies would get so much better.
Yeah.
While the rest of the world is getting worse.
Ironically, today I was talking with my wife's cousin about monster truck rallies because they just took like one of their kids to it, and they were like, "There's a whole world of fandom that I didn't know existed."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, there were like 40-something-year-old dudes there in like full their favorite monster truck merch, and they were talking about it like we would talk about like the dirt sheets of wrestling. And
did you hear what the diehards used to say when there was a new driver for Gravedigger and what they called him because of the color of his skin? They are diehard. You're not wrong about that.
That's true.
Oof. Good.
But I don't know. Is this gonna be an answer to my energy drinks, or is this like a different topic? I thought you were gonna be like, you know what they're doing? They got this new. They just suck on the exhaust of a monster truck, and it friggin' fuels their whole body.
Well, that too.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll suck off Gravedigger.
Suck it out of a hose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charles, what's new? You drinking from a wood cup?
Yes, my wooden laden bottle. Yes.
Ugh.
Brought to you by the coldest water.
Oh, Sam's not here. He's fingering himself. So.
Yeah. In the woods.
In the woods.
In the woods. What's new with me? I was out of power from nearly 24
energy drink
hours.
problem? You have an energy drink problem too?
Yep. This whole condo community energy drink problem.
I tell you, it's a problem.
Yeah. We had a massive like 10-minute storm blow through the area.
Mm-hmm.
Took a whole bunch of trees down right off the parkway. A couple trees fell and someone had a tree fall in their car and they died. So that happened.
Why? No
but
good.
what's worse is I did not have power for nearly 24 hours afterwards.
Much worse.
So much worse. We had to. This got even more frustrating is because across the street, which is where my buddy lives, like he lives right up the hill, full power.
Isn't that the worst?
2 blocks over, the rich neighborhood has power. Us, the River Towers and the grocery store, no power. Yep. Nothing. We had nothing. So we just sat around. It was really nice. My neighbors were super kind, hung out in their cars like all night. So it's like 70 degrees here, humid. So we have to have all the windows open to try and keep it cool. And just all night, just a constant glow on the street from like people just hanging out in their cars all night.
What are they? So, why? They're just like powering their phones like fucking rejects?
I guess. Yeah. They're just sitting in there.
Those checks.
But yeah, that sucked. And then we were lucky enough we went and like left to our friend's place up the street for Saturday. So
hey, if you guys are low on energy and you need a little excitement, what you need to do
oh my god, he's snapping
into a Slim Jim.
Will just busted out the tiniest Slim Jim that he probably got on like Halloween.
Been in my pocket for a week.
Oh, there you go, nice and warmed. Finally to the body temp of 98.6 degrees. Perfect temp for a Slim Jim. Well, that's crazy. That sucks.
Oh, that sucked. But yeah, I'm stronger. We prevailed.
There you go. Did you lose anything in the fridge?
Luckily, no. We like scuttled everything away to our friend's place the next morning because we had a lot of shit in the freezer, and that would have been the biggest loss. A lot of salmon steaks. We would have lost. We lost a bunch of frozen food.
What's your preferred salmon steak method of cooking?
Just in the oven, I think. That's all we cook it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. If that happened at Matt's house, he'd have like 7 dead, thawed out cats in the freezer.
That's where I keep my cats. I just thaw them out when I want to pet them.
Yeah.
I put them back in when I'm done.
Sure. That's the way to do it. Yeah, we were lucky. We we were very low on groceries at the time. Like, it was just one of those weeks where you just finally have cleared out everything. So,
yeah, it's every week of my life. Oh my God, I'm yawning. Come on, Will. What's new?
Well, what's new is, thank you so much. I do know that we took last week off for Mother's Day. We
did Mommy's Day.
Spent time with our mothers. At least I hope you did. I know I did. I went up to Maine, spent a little time at Sebago Lake with the mom.
Your mom doesn't live up there, does she?
No, not yet. Anyway, we shared a trailer, hung out with the brother-in-law, Kimberly, Justin, the whole fam. It's a great little weekend.
Nice.
Huh.
That's cool. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
I was pissed off. The arcade was closed.
That's fucked up. Sorry.
It was fucked up. I went and tried to get a refund, and they were like, no.
Yeah, I got Megan one of the Kindle Paperwhites e-readers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's been reading books like crazy on her phone, and I've always been like, why don't you just get this thing for like? She's like, I don't know, blah 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 blah. I was like, I'm just gonna get it.
It's a game changer for your eyes, because I was reading them on my phone, and then I switched to it's so much easier on the eyes.
Yeah, it's my whole point. And I got her like this nice case that like kind of sits on your hand. You don't even have to hold it really. Well, technically the children got it for her.
Oh,
I funded it, but they're the ones that presented it to her.
Maybe you should have put some thought into the gifting, man. And
technically, I didn't get her anything. No, I got her a card, actually. I did get her a card.
You know why they like to read those books on their phone, right? It's because they can alt-tab away from that absolute smut that they're reading.
Oh, it's fun. I sent Megan a reel the other day of... it was like when my husband pulls into the driveway and the Bluetooth accidentally connects to my audiobook. And the husband's just like, pulls in and is just like, and then I'm going to spread your legs. And he's just like looking straight. And then like, he's like looking at his wife with like headphones on in the house.
She's touching her ear like, my headphones.
Yeah, she's trying to turn it off. It was pretty good. Good, good comedy right there. Yeah. But, I didn't get her a card. But what I did buy her was her dream house.
Oh.
So that was nice of me.
Yeah.
I've seen the house.
I have some thoughts. So I bought a house because we were moving. Obviously, house has been purchased. We closed on the 29th. And yeah, looking forward to it. It's a nice spot up in the New Hampshires.
Mm-hmm.
Just over the border. Hey, Will, let me ask you a question.
Ooh.
Because me and Will grew up in Haverhill, which is the Massachusetts town south of the town I just bought a house in.
Yeah. Minutes away.
I told my friend's parents today, because I bumped into them, that I bought a house. I said I bought it in Plastow. And the dad was like, oh, Plastow, and like put his nose up and was like, oh, it's snooty. They're all snooty over there. Have you ever thought of Plastow as snooty living in Haverhill?
So Plastow is snooty over Haverhill because they don't have murders. But there's only it's like a town of 20,000. And Haverhill's...
No. It's a town of 7,800.
7,800?
Wow. Yeah.
So even more to my point, Haverhill, I think, is 60,000 or 65,000.
Yeah.
And it has inner city. There's parts of Haverhill that will blow Plastow out of the water.
But no. But these people don't live in Haverhill. These people don't live in Haverhill. I just never thought of it as snooty. He was like, I was like, good. I was like, I'm trying to be snooty. Are you kidding me? That's my whole goal. Oh, fucking cat.
I guess the reason they would say that is, oh, you have money to live in Plastow, which have the same prices as the houses across the street in Haverhill, but you're going to pay all this extra in property tax.
Let's see what the cat thinks. Bang her teeth.
Now, you mentioned that this was Megan's dream home?
She liked it, yeah. I like it too.
Because I was doing a little research on the property.
Yeah. Used to be Bradford Shoes.
It was an old boot factory, right?
I was going to ask, was that a former storefront or something? Because it's obviously the parking lot.
This guy's smart with his money. It's not just a house. Big. It's an industrial park.
putting my kids to work. They're going back to the shoe.
You gotta start renting out parking spaces for trailers and boats in your driveway.
There you go. The parking lot, not even a driveway. It's a whole fucking parking lot. It used to be a place called, I think it was called Bradford Shoes. And if you Google Maps it, it still has like the old business outlay of it.
Oh my god!
Now it's a house. Someone bought it and just turned it into a massive single-family home. But yeah, so it's great. I can't wait. It's huge. I have a whole room to myself. I got a whole office room for me.
Nice.
You have
so
like 18
no more
different rooms. What are you talking? Place is huge.
I have one big room, and then like a bunch of other ones. Yeah, it's got a full finished additional dwelling unit in the basement. A 1-bedroom, 2-bath in the basement. Fully full kitchen, all that. It's nice. It's on over a half acre of land. It's not in Lynn, which is a big plus.
Half acre of driveway.
Still land. You know what's funny is I looked it up on like the town website, and it was like, oh, here's your property lines, I think, but like it didn't go to the street. I was like, well, there's a lot of land there between my house and the street. That's my driveway. What's the deal here? So I'm going to have to figure that out and be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to get the town to plow this then. I'm like, if this is yours, then you would fucking take care of it.
Good luck with that.
I know. But I'm excited. I'm excited to move. So now I've been like super busy with like other. So I'm getting a new shed. I'm going to be putting in a fence. I've been looking at like swing sets for the kids. It's basically what it was like kind of missing was like all the outdoor stuff that makes it a home and not a business. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's been interesting with that. My car died.
Oh, the Telluride?
The Telluride stalled.
What?
Will, let me ask you. You're a car guy. I'm gonna tell you the symptoms of the car. You tell me what you think it is, because I don't know what it is yet because they haven't called me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready? When I drive, it's fine. Everything's fine. But when I'm driving and I come to a stop, also fun butts out there, top5ofdeath.com, join the Discord. If you have an idea of what it is, I'd love to hear it.
This is Daniel Sepultura's alley.
Daniel Sepultura, you can finally help me out after all the help that I've given you over these fucking years of trying to get you some puss.
But he's still single.
I didn't say. Listen, because he's not doing what I'm telling him. No good. Okay.
Nevertheless,
he's not doing what I'm telling him. But so when I drive, I'm driving. And I come to anytime I come to a stop from driving, it's been running as it comes to a stop to idle in drive. It's fucking chug-a-lugs. It's like go 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 go, and then usually it kind of settles down, but it finally did that and just stalled out.
But now it won't run.
No. So you can put it in park and start it right back up. But now whenever you're driving, you come to a stop.
It's probably a clogged fuel filter. How have you ever changed the air filter? It's
I don't know. It could be something
that's
that
a problem,
simple.
But if it's real fucked up, it could. It's a restriction on the flow of gas. Sounds like it's running rich, if I had to guess. Less air.
That sounds right. So there's a mechanic down this, like right around the corner from my in-laws' house. I drove the car back to my house. I kept trying to call Kia. I'm like, hey, whatever, because I just made an appointment for it on June 2nd for this reason. And it also had 5 recalls I need to get fixed. But I was like, obviously I can't wait that long. So I was trying to call Kia. In the meantime, like, fuck them. If they're not going to answer the phone, I'm going to take it somewhere else. So I walk over to this place. I don't bring it in. To talk to the guy. I tell him the same thing I told you. And he's like, I hate to tell you. It's like some guy came in 2 weeks ago. Same scenario. Transmission gone. I was like, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not saying you're wrong. It just seems really far-fetched.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know why my transmission, when I'm coming from because when I drive, it's good. It's Gucci. No problem.
So I'll just say this. I got my car back out of the shop this week, actually.
Okay.
It's a 2016 Lincoln MKS. It's a sports car, really, with a huge frame. It's destined to break down all the time. I brought it in. Luckily for me, my neighbor is my mechanic, and I have the utmost faith in him. he doesn't lie to me. And that's the biggest thing. You got to get a mechanic that's not going to lie to you. I brought it into the Ford dealership for a diagnostic, just for them to tell me what's wrong so I could then go say to my other mechanic, here's what I think should go. They told me I needed to replace the whole car. More than what the car was worth. They were like, yeah, we recommend you do this, this, and this. And what do you think we should do? And it's like, well, no, I thought I paid you to tell me what I should do.
Right.
To keep the car running.
Right.
No. Don't go to fucking Auto Fair in Haverhill. Fuck them pieces of shit. That's actually my most popular Google review is me tearing them apart.
So now that I do have a mechanic I trust, the only problem is that he's in Haverhill. But when I go to Plastown, it won't be that big of a problem. But anyway, I brought the Kia, and I was like, hey, it's doing the stuff. I'm under 50,000 miles, so I have like 2 different warranties that cover me from bumper to bumper. So, and I'm the original owner, so eat my butt. They're like, yeah, no problem.
Kia. Too bad it's a Kia.
Kia. Whoops.
Anyway,
that's my whole check-in.
Thrilling.
Yeah, my whole life. I bought a house, car crapped out. One more. Bowling team in the finals tomorrow night, baby.
Tomorrow night. Nice. I was wondering if you're still doing that. Hey, are you going to switch leagues? Are you going to do Academy Lanes? I might be in.
Don't know.
You might not want me on your team.
Well, if I go to Academy, will you bowl with me?
I'll bowl with you, but I haven't bowled since.
That's a hint. They're all
the
incident. It's not a big deal. Since the accident, since the mishap.
1993, I was the Academy Lanes champion.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I could be convinced. I already told this league I was coming back next year in Peabody, but just because I've been there for a year and I know everyone, and I'm like
If we do it, I'm gonna wear the 1993 trophy around my neck every match.
That'd be so funny. You'd be like the Dr. Disrespect of bowling.
And then bottom roll every set.
That's so funny. I'm in the finals tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I'm luckily bowling a team that I do like. And hopefully I destroy them. So there we go.
Sweet.
But we'll see. Anyway, how's the show work anymore? I don't remember.
When was the last time you were on?
Do we?
I don't know, 2008?
2008? Well,
the same year Iron Man came out in The Dark Knight?
The last time we truly lived.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Well, I've got a lot going on. And you just hear my fucking update. I'm buying houses. I'm freaking moving money around. The fucking house I bought is, I put it this way. If you said at high school, Matt, someday you'll buy a house that costs this much money, I go, oh, did I win the lottery between then and now? But then, at the same time, that's just what fucking houses cost now. So it's that's it.
I'll say this about the place you got. If shit hits the fan, that's a good spot for a compound, and I will gladly come help you develop.
You know what? You're right. Also, if shit hits the fan too, I'm just gonna rent out that fucking dwelling unit.
That's true.
There you go. Sorry, girls. Some hobo lives down there now, but his Section 8 pays half the mortgage.
Stay out of the basement.
Yeah. So there we go. But yeah.
But there was an episode a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah. I think we only missed last week.
Right. And that was the things we thought were cool.
Yes. Oh, Drake, because I haven't been on since my
episode,
birthday.
actually.
Yeah, you're 40 now. What's it like?
I turned 40. That's fucking weird. Ew. Yeah. I was like, you know what I want to do when I'm 40? Enter a 30-year mortgage. It's the first thing I want to do.
Make it a 70? That's a made-up number.
That's true. That's right. I'll have that thing paid off in 10 years. 10 years. But more likely 30. Oh, boy.
But on that episode, we did have a couple of winners. One of whom is deep in the woods of who the fuck knows.
Yeah, do we know where he is?
I have no idea.
No,
I can tell you
he's
that much.
just massaging a dog to get the biggest smile he can, for the sake of the show. So Sam is not here, but one of the winners is here. Charles.
Yes, I died.
Are you prepared to defend your death?
Are you asking? Did you not hear I had no power for almost 24 hours? What was I supposed to do, Will?
What do you mean no power?
Don't people realize? Don't vote for me. I'm not going to deliver on a death.
No, you do good.
That's just not true.
Yes, I can tell. I don't have anything prepared. I just don't. I can tell you that much. Are you hoping I'm going to come up? You hoping I'm going to come up with something on the fly?
I guess I'll do it for you. Here's a top thing I thought was cool. Charles and Sam for showing up and delivering on their debts. Fucking.
Yep.
Nice try, buddy.
I guess it is just Will. So
Debt's settled. But all that other talk right up until that was leading into what this week's topic is. Which
is
this week, since Matt's moving into a house, we are doing top 5 dream home features. And I thought this would be an interesting thing because we've all seen, what is it, Blank Check, Maxim, like
Blank Check.
What was the other movie, Richie Rich? The ones where they just build an incredible house and have like everything. I always thought that'd be a fun dream home feature to build.
We're going cuckoo bananas?
Yeah, you can go cuckoo bananas. You don't have to be an adult about this just because you're 40, Matt. You can, I know you're low on energy, but you can still be wild.
It's pronounced estrogen.
Speaking of wild,
my tits are growing.
I do have one caveat to throw into this.
Oh, here we go.
Whichever dream feature you pick, you now have to get rid of a basic feature of whatever home you're building.
Okay. Goodbye, toilets.
Yep. Toilets, closets, stairs, whatever you're picking. You got to get rid of something else.
Number 5, no toilets. All right, what are you replacing it with? Nothing. Just no toilets.
Nope.
No toilets. They're gone. So, does anyone have anything they want to... Anyone want to kick this off?
Well, yeah. I'll start.
Okay.
And I should add an asterisk here is these aren't like things I'm lamenting that the house I just bought doesn't have. So
we all got to be realistic. I mean,
what?
Well,
to a point, but
so most of the ones I was thinking of were because I'm just in the mind space of like what I can actually really do with my house.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm just gonna go nuts. However, there is one thing I do want to pull from the real world of the list I originally had, and my number 5 dream feature is: have you seen smart faucets?
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, I want one. They're so unnecessary, and I want one so bad.
Just the wave.
No. These are ones where you can like tell it to be like, "Hey, pour me 8 ounces of water."
Okay.
And it just
Okay.
For those reasons, I would if I could put a pot, if I could put a pot under the sink and not use a measuring cup for something, and just be like, boom, give me this. It just goes right in the pot. That's money to me. My time is money, and using a measuring cup, fuck that.
I was gonna say, because my sister has one of those waving ones that you have to wave by it. That shit never turns on or off.
I know. I don't have a soul, so
I'm like, huh. And she's like, you're not doing it right. And I'm like, what do you need to do to just? What's so wrong with just going, or just turning a knob? What's so wrong with that?
It's too hard. Too hard.
So I can only see this being real beneficial. Matt, do you bake a lot?
No, but you know what I do a lot is eat that fucking delicious friggin' Shin Black ramen that requires 500 milliliters of water.
I think you're pretty good if you're 20% over or under there.
No, it matters.
That's what I'm getting at. Is you need everything measured out. You can't judge a cup of water versus, like a half a cup.
How accurate are we talking?
That's what I'm saying. You couldn't tell the difference between 1/2 cup versus a cup of water if you had to.
No, I could. But not when it's like in a pot. That'd be kind of tough. In like a glass, yeah, I could try and make an estimate here.
Well, then you pour it in the glass and then put the glass into the pot a couple of times.
And why don't I just use a fucking measuring cup? That's my whole point, Will. I can just put a fucking pot in there. I don't have to do any of this shit. I don't have to dirty another thing. Not dirty, but like I don't have to like wipe anything down.
It's an okay number 5.
Yeah,
Learn how
but
to
you
pour.
eat Slim Jims. All you eat is Slim Jims, Will.
That's
There's
all
no
I eat.
measuring cup. There's no dish needed. All
I
you do is
eat
you
my life
eat,
3 1/4 ounce at a time.
pretty much. You eat a bouquet of fucking Slim Jims. I'm surprised
Tabasco,
your body
chili,
is...
Savage.
Yeah, that's it. So you're... That's it. But that's my number 5. However, if I need to get rid of a feature, a standard feature of a house, I would get rid of... I would get rid... Oh, God, this is hard. Any standard feature I think of, I'm like, I can't get rid of that. I need those.
Exactly. That's the price you pay.
I would get rid of... This is actually really hard. Oh my God. I have to I'm gonna have to ultimately get rid of 5 of these.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 5. That's tough.
I would get rid. So I'm gonna say one. I don't know if it's like a standard thing. I would get rid of a basement entry door.
Ooh, yeah. That's rough.
As someone who doesn't have one of those and really would like one, that's tough.
I've been in one of those. Those are rough. Yeah.
I had to buy a really nice shed just because of that.
I have to buy a shed. The house I'm moving to has no storage because everything is finished. But yeah, okay. No basement entry door.
Right. Surprised you pay.
Good sacrifice.
I can go next.
Sure.
Yeah. My number 5. I want a bathtub I can actually fit in.
What a luxury.
Yeah.
You can afford this, you know.
Can I?
Not in DC.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not true because you have to. I would have to find a house that would have this feature, so I would have to either that or install it. But yeah, I want a big bathtub that I can actually take a bath in, because apparently 6 feet tall, they apparently just figured adults were never going to take a bath, so we're done after childhood.
Yeah, why don't you just not take a bath and be a fucking man?
Because I like taking an Epsom salt bath with some bubbles, and I like to hang out.
I got an idea for you.
With my toes sticking out of the water.
That hotel up in the Poconos that had the heart-shaped jacuzzis went out of business last year, and they were selling off all those heart-shaped jacuzzis. You could get one of those, sit crisscross applesauce, and have you booty a little
like Aleister Black sitting in water.
Yeah.
He's my favorite wrestler. Yeah. He's my favorite wrestler. So, but do I have to do the top rope flip into the tub to do that?
It'd be preferable, yes.
Okay. And in the Speedos, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can do that. Definitely. But yeah, I badly have wanted a tub I could actually fit in. It's very depressing. Just sitting there, straight, right angled, just hinged in there. Not very comfortable. And the feature I'm getting rid of, just to have this bathtub, there's no showers in this house. Just this bathtub. So that's what you got.
That would never work for me. I'm a get up, get in the shower, out the door, 15 minutes.
I can tell you 2 years ago when we were in Vermont when we got engaged, it came with a big tub. It had a shower. It was just a big tub that just had a shower attached to it. No curtain or anything. Just a shower attached to the wall next to the tub. So,
like a horse.
Yeah. Like the whole bath, and it wasn't like the whole bathroom was built for that. It was just they just added it on. Yeah.
No.
It'd be tough to live
Okay.
without it.
There you go. Well,
All right.
Well,
Will?
My number 5 is going to be my dream house would love to have heated and massaging floors.
massaging floor.
Yes. So there would be a series of tubes that run throughout the floorboards, and they come up through the floor like those. You remember those Adidas sandals that had the little nubs? And you were like, how is that comfortable? But it actually kind of was once you got used to it.
Yeah.
Well, if they were warm and a little more, improved upon.
Yeah, go on.
That would be a good hallway surface. a nightmare to clean.
Yeah, so that would be awful to get.
If I had a floor like that, I wouldn't be worried about cleaning.
Yeah. Just drop a fry. Well, that fry's in that floor now.
Could you just like lay down on this floor and have it just like carry you to a different part of the house?
Yeah, but it's just vibrations, so you don't know which way it's going to take you.
What are you, like an electric football player?
Yes. In fact, if anybody wants one of those electric football games, I have one that I just need to get rid of.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Does it have all the pieces?
It has most of the pieces.
Does it have the football?
No, the football you could never find because that was a little piece of cardboard. But I have like almost all the players and the goalposts. I also have like 100 VHSs. Who wants them? Free.
What's on those VHSs?
Shitload of Disney movies, a bunch of sealed, never opened.
Oh.
Just got to get rid of them.
Hoping for incriminating
Spring
evidence.
cleaning.
Just throw them away. Just throw them away.
I know.
No one wants them.
I'm just too much of a hoarder.
All the people who want those Disney clamshells are us, and we all have them because we thought they'd be worth something at some point.
You're 100% right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
what are you getting rid of?
You're walking down the halls, and you're just walking on these jelly little fingers and massaging your little
Oh
toesies.
God, no! It's like just being fucking touched by ghosts all the whole time.
Oh, like the barn at Winnie Kinney when they had the people grabbing your feet.
What?
The haunted house, Winnie Kinney Castle.
Oh.
They used to have people under the floorboards that would grab your feet.
Yeah, it must have been.
Are you sure they that wasn't like a local like foot fetishist?
Oh wait, no, that was audio video class in high school.
Is he in jail?
He was.
Good for him.
Wait, did y'all also have a teacher who got put in jail for
Like 5
harassment?
of them.
Oh, we had one. Yeah, he was terrible.
Only one?
Wow. The video
one
guy
I
was
watched.
the only real bad one.
I watched him throw a book at a student who was sleeping from across the room. He was great on all levels. Huh. Yeah.
All right,
what are you getting rid of?
Yeah, what are you getting rid of?
Trim.
All the trim.
All the
Just
trim.
all the trim.
It's fucking useless, right?
Yeah.
Sure, it's nice. But
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I have 5 to do. I'm going to start there.
God, I got rid of a fucking whole entry.
And also, like, is there a rule, like, you can't repeat the other person's give up?
No, you just have to get rid of stuff.
Huh? I think it's cheap if I just follow whatever Matt gets rid of.
Yeah, sure.
I hear you. All right, am I up? Number 4?
You're up.
All right, number 4. Now that I know I can do whatever the hell I want here.
Yeah.
I want like a full, dedicated, fully functional, like straight from 1993 arcade. I want the whole thing. I want the rug. I want the neon lights. I want the fucking prize redemption desk with all the prizes in it. I want skee-ball. I want Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. I want Street Fighter 1 and 2 and 2 Turbo. I want House of the Dead. I want pinball machines. I want that boxing game that was at the Cedardale arcade. That was awesome. I want Super Off-Road with the 3 steering wheels. I want the X-Men arcade machine with all the people. I want the Ninja Turtle arcade machine with all of them. And I want the Simpsons one with all the controllers. I want all of those. I want them now. And I don't care what needs to happen. In the rug, I want to be black light, like outer space shit with rockets and moons. And the walls are like all, like black light dots everywhere and just fucking big triple line swooping neon all over the fucking place. And the ceilings are the ceilings are mirror tiles. The ceilings are mirror tiles. This place fucking rules. When you go in, it's so fucking loud with the cacophony of every fucking game. You don't even know what the hell's going on. And in my house, I want people in the arcade all the time. I don't care who they are.
Yep.
I need them all the time.
You got to have 8 skee-ball games going all at once at all times.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, I want Addams Family pinball. I want Jurassic Park pinball. I want Batman pinball. I want Terminator 2 pinball. I want a arcade of Time Killers for sure. I also want an arcade of Revolution X, the Aerosmith game.
Time Killers or Time Crisis?
Time Killers.
Okay.
Time Killers.
Time Killers was... I talked about this game on the show before.
Yep.
It was at Ari's for like a week, and it was so violent they took it out.
I see it.
The game was awesome. I've never played a game like that since, where you could fucking just lob off someone, like another fighter's limb, and the match would continue with them missing the limb.
I only said that because Time Crisis also greatest arcade games.
I feel like that was a little post 1993.
It was. Some of the games you listed were post, but we'll leave it.
What, like House of the Dead, maybe?
It's fine.
The house.
But an arcade room, of course, everybody wants that. I want one.
Yeah.
I look every week. I look for a cheap pinball machine on like Facebook Marketplace and see if I can grab one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, even if it's broken, I'll fix it up. No, I won't. But I'll waste my money on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like you just gave a chunk of people just like they're there. They're at this arcade now. They're just like, oh yeah,
dude, those
be so were
good.
The best times of our lives.
Oh my god.
Your
Hell
job,
yeah, the Dream Machine.
You have to play arcade games. And if Mr. Bistany ever comes in the arcade and you're not gaming authentically,
You're fired. Man,
your salary will be
so
$84,000 a year.
Damn.
God damn.
And you better not set a high score.
No. Mm-hmm. Every screen, if no one's playing it and it goes to the thing, it's all MDB everywhere. MDB number one. MDB number one. Right above ass and poo. What am I getting rid of?
Yeah.
Man. You know what? I keep. I would get rid of. I would get rid of. I get rid of a front porch.
There you go. Yeah, that's fair.
I've never had a. Well,
I mean, the house I have now, I just bought doesn't really have much of a front porch, so.
I can tell you, growing up with a house that has a front porch, like we used it time to time, but it has got to be one of the most unused features in the house.
It depends where you live. If you have like a nice like farmer's front porch and you live in like a really cute like suburban neighborhood where like people are jogging by and like people walk their dogs and shit, like that could be nice, but I haven't lived in one of those.
Not Route 1 in Saugus.
Yeah, looking at the fucking orange dinosaur above the fucking Cane's Donuts. But yeah, number 4, arcade baby.
Yeah. My number 4, I want a water slide from the top floor of my house that goes down to the pool. Yeah, that's what I want.
What if something's on your list in your head?
What?
What if you have like a duplicate?
You can rattle it off.
Yeah, this matches one of mine.
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
How could it not?
Honestly, this is like my number 1.
I remember like I had to pare this down because I was like, back in the day, this is one of the things me and my friends wanted, but like we would have water slides that would take us to each other's houses, right? And like we would ride them that way. But like that type of cool thing, because that's how water slides work. Is they take you, several streets over at a time. Yeah, just want a water slide going to top floor of my house, right into the backyard pool. Perfect. I feel like this is like the most quintessential thing because we all saw it in the same movie. Which was this Blank Check or was this Blank Check? Okay, this is Blank Check. Yeah. Yeah. Bam. But.
So mine isn't necessarily based on that, but it's similar.
Okay, well that's my number. Yeah, same thing. Like a water slide from the top floor all the way to the pool.
So mine is a series of pneumatic tubes that run throughout the house.
That's different. That's so different.
I mean,
it's not even close to a water slide.
Hydropropellant tubes. Hydropropellant. So it's a lazy river that meanders around the property. So you can travel slowly, or you could get into one of these water slide tube coaster things and go wherever.
The amount of energy you're expelling to run this thing.
Dream home, right? Isn't that?
I know.
Yeah. What number is this for you?
And don't worry, I'm going to address energy issues later.
Okay.
What number is this for you?
That was my number 3.
3 is a lazy river
you're gonna
speed
have
tube.
You're going to have like a 36-inch tube with water running through it. And you could put in like, whatever, encapsulized things to send down the road. You can get in yourself, bare ass naked, and just take a few laps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, that could be... It just dawned on me. I'm sorry. I broke there. And that's why I would give up my showers. Because I would just shower by running through the lazy rivers and the jet streams.
For my water slide, I'm giving up washer dryers.
Oh my God, no.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh my God. What fucking madness is this?
You got constant water just flowing. You can just wash them right there. Yep.
But it's all chlorine.
I'm not giving those
Your
up.
clothes are gonna fucking deteriorate.
No, come on, don't. Don't bring semantics into
There's nothing but acid wash jeans for you.
Great, love the look. Bringing it back.
I would get rid of. Big yawns, baby. Let me see. Closets. I can figure out something else. I can figure something else out.
All the laundry's on the floor anyway, right?
Yeah, I know. That's true. Closet's just another step. All right. So now who's up?
Will actually was 4.
My number 4. Okay. All right. My number 4 is a series of tubes, and it recycles. What?
Okay.
Is this another series of tubes?
Yeah.
Well, how do you get things done efficiently? You need tubes. Things gotta get to places.
You're living in back like the turn
What
of
do
the
you think
century.
electricity is? Runs through wire. Wire's tubular.
Sure. Okay, so series of tubes.
It's a series of tubes that recycles all the sewage in the food compost to provide nutrients to your hydroponic produce garden. This also provides the heat, geothermal heat, that provides hot water for your Japanese toilets.
Okay. This is the
So
trying to
we're doing
this.
geothermal.
Yeah.
We've got solar. That's a whole nother ball game. But it's the reactation in the compost pile. It's generating the biome. We're gonna be able to live forever.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. That's an interesting pick. I did not see something like that coming up.
Nope.
Oh, you guys didn't think about sustainability?
No.
You just want all luxury, but you're gonna starve to death?
No, what's this? No. I didn't get rid
You
of my
didn't think
fridge
about
or my
this at all,
stove.
You can still make food.
Mm-hmm.
Not without these tubes.
Not without these tubes. All right, that's a good pick.
What'd you get rid of?
For this, I'll get rid of doors. I think it would create a more open community for everybody that lives in my house.
Hold on, you got heated massaging floors, a lazy river, a series of tubes that heat your house and recycle your tubes. You're setting up a fucking hippie farm, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
Is that not the dream house? A
No
hippie farm that
doors?
actually works? The Kool-Aid's going to be fantastic.
Incredible. Matt,
My number 3?
your 3 feature.
All right, so I got my smart faucet. I got my sick arcade. I also have my number 1 is the water slide. All right, so my number 3 feature would be in my house, in my own house, I want let's see. I want my own You may hear that? That was my throat.
Oh, was it?
That was a little air bubble coming through. You know what I want? I want my own. I want my own stretching room from the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, okay.
I want the whole thing.
I thought you just wanted like a yoga studio. At first. Like, what?
I want my own room. It's big enough I can not touch the walls with my arms.
What does this mean?
No, I want the stretching room from the Haunted Mansion. Not the whole Haunted Mansion ride, okay? I'm not going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like a stretching room. It is the opening room to the attraction. You go in there, you walk in, and then that's when you first meet the ghost host, and he explains to you that there's no walls, there's no doors or ways to get out. And then the room starts to stretch, and it unveils like all like on the portraits, all the second half of the portraits where like someone's standing on dynamite or walking a tightrope over an alligator mouth or what have you. But man, I just want one, and like I want a big old comfy chair in the middle. And I would just sit there and just hang out with that thing on repeat and just chill. It'd be so cool.
That's a very specific room to pick out of there, but yeah.
Yeah, well, housing costs are expensive, and this house can't be too big. I can't have a whole haunted mansion there.
So
I just live in the haunted mansion.
Is this? I can't remember. Is the stretching room an elevator that's bringing the people down, or is it keeping you in place just to delay you? What was it? What is it, Matt?
It's magic. No, it doesn't go. Well, so here's the thing. I believe in Disneyland it does go down.
Mm-hmm.
In the Magic Kingdom, I believe the walls just above the room stretch up.
They just stretch up. Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, but it gives it. Oh my god! I almost just tipped over the whole fucking computer. It does give the impression of you stretching. There goes a cat again to a door that's closed. But it's a great room. It's very fun.
Yeah,
I could just hang out there all day. Oh fuck! I fucked up. That's okay. I got one more pick. The thing I'm gonna get rid of. I could live without. Let's go with. I don't want to pick something everyone else picked, but the other ones were good. I could live without. And these are have to be like standard features, right? Like not like
yeah.
Like I can't say like a fireplace, right? Because not every house has a fireplace.
Oh.
I don't know.
I could go without massaging floors.
I could go without a whole arcade in the house, Man, this is fucking hard. I could do without, you know what? I don't need any doorknobs. I don't need any doorknobs.
Just have a little hole you just stick your finger in. Yeah.
Just fucking push it open.
Went too far with doors.
I don't need the top hinge on my doors. No, I don't need doorknobs. They'd all be like all the doors in my house would be double swing push doors like from restaurants.
Saloon.
Every single door.
Coming through.
Hey, what's up, Freddie? Cat never says anything.
I thought you were gonna say that, or you tie a shirt or a towel through the door so it has like a little pull knob. My friend lived that way. I had friends who lived that way for a while.
Hey, you know what aches my joints real quick?
Oh, here we go.
I've been hearing people say herd in their everyday language.
Oh, what, because of the bear?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's the reason. And I'm like, it is a good use of the word, but god damn it.
You're not in the industry, okay?
No, we're dealing with radiation. We don't
herd
nothing. We decay.
Yes, chef.
Is this? Why does this bother you? I don't.
Everything bothers me, Charles. Don't you know this?
Aren't they just acknowledging that they heard the command?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Huh.
Just say yes. Understand.
Yes, chef. Jeez.
Yes, chef. Yeah.
Heard.
We're not in the kitchen. But we're always
Be cool
cooking.
if we were, though.
Yeah.
Who's up, Will? No. Charles?
Yeah.
Three?
My number 3. I've wanted this for a while. I want a fully stocked home gym. I want
For what? For what?
for this body, baby.
What body? Pencil arms?
He wants all the
Pencil arms.
He wants all the other boys in there working out, getting going.
Yeah.
Stocked full of meat, not weights.
God, where's your tricep?
What do you mean? Yeah,
Why
I
is
know.
it-
I have long limbs. I don't look gigantic.
Where's your fucking tricep, kid?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've wanted a home gym for a while. I don't like going to gyms. I don't want to go to the place. I want to just walk into my own.
If I had one, I probably would use it. Because to your point, I could just like walk in there. I don't have to travel anywhere. Do what I need to do. Listen to whatever I want to listen to. Take a shit and go back upstairs.
I bet I would have much better hearing because now I would no longer have to wear headphones. Like to the gym.
Matt, didn't you have a very nice treadmill?
I still do. It's in the storage unit. It's coming with us.
Oh.
It's still there. It's in the storage unit.
I'm not discrediting. I have the same situation. I bought a nice treadmill. They sent me one nicer than what I paid for.
Damn.
And we still don't use it.
I know, but well now we have so much space. So basically, first
You have
floor,
a space-
nice floor. It's gonna be where all the nice stuff is. So, whatever. The additional dwelling unit, right? The basement. That's where the real living's gonna be on the day to day for the most part. It's where the kids will be. The friggin' the Peloton will be down there. The other thing. I'll be able to friggin' run and watch TV.
And under that is
shit.
the lair.
And that is the layer. And just below that is smog and is gold. But no, I like that treadmill. Also, we got all this stuff. Well, the treadmill when like Wednesday was a baby, and we didn't know anything about being parents, and we didn't know what it really would entail. We had these like pipe dreams of like, we'll work out when the baby's sleeping, and then Wednesday just has never slept. She's like Samara from The Ring, so that never came to be. But they're getting older. Birdie's like an old drunk man. So
What?
she just that kid loves to lounge.
She want to hang out later?
Dude, yeah, dude, she'll. Like third kid, I don't even give a shit because people will be like, oh, like when I have a kid, I'll never let him have like my phone or a tablet. Go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't know what. Then you must live in a fantasy world. But sometimes I'm just like, you know what? It's late. I know she likes the phone. She's 18 months. I'll hand her the phone. I'll just put on YouTube Kids. She has her own profile. Very cute. It's a little marshmallow with like little buck teeth. And she'll just watch videos, but she sits there, and her little baby belly's there, and she's just got her like big fat hair, like her neck disappears, and her cheeks are just puffed out. I got a picture. I'll just send it to you guys. It's so fucking cute. But she just looks like a college kid that's just about to drop out and is just like done. I forgot what I was talking about, but hell yeah.
Yeah. Home gym though. That's what I want.
Oh yeah. Being
It's
healthy.
a great pick.
I want my own deadlifting pad. I want my own squat rack. I got all the plates I could ever want. All of them. Even though I can only last I tried, I probably throw my back out at this point. I could probably deadlift 380.
That's it.
Probably not going over that. That's it.
Hey,
I wonder how much I could deadlift. I don't even know what it is.
Before
I
your
don't know how to
shoulder
do it.
goes.
I recently,
No, it'll be okay.
within the last week, got into that guy Anatoly. You guys heard about this guy?
No.
The Russian guy. He's got kind of a slim figure, but he's been like weightlifting his homemade Russian gym equipment forever.
Mm.
And he
Oh,
goes
is he the
into
guy
gyms.
dressed as like a janitor?
Yeah, he goes in like a janitor. He has a 100-pound mop.
Oh.
And he
Yeah.
acts like the mop weighs nothing. He goes, "Oh, can I just tell you about your technique?" And they're like, "Fuck you, janitor! Like, tell me about my technique." And then he goes in and throws the weights over his head. And
It's very funny.
I know what you're talking about, yeah. Yeah. I wish I had all that. All the kettlebells. I want everything. Everything possible. Ski erg, rower.
Ski erg? What's
ski
that?
erg? Ski erg is similar to like a rowing machine, right? Except for, so it's upright. You have these two handles, and you basically just do this motion over and over again. You're like you're skiing, and
Okay.
it's fucking awful if you're not used to it. I've watched many people go on and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna like just like hammer on this," and then like good 60 seconds in, they are dying at that point because it is not something you can just maintain over time.
I'd rather exercise in Matt's arcade on that skateboarding game that you like get to kickflip on.
Oh my god. Yeah, those are great. But yeah, home gym.
What are you giving up?
You know what? If you really want to commit to the gym, give up your fridge. Don't eat. Just
Fresh
work out.
food only.
I was gonna say garage.
That's not a standard thing, though. See, this is my problem with this whole concept.
This is standard in my book.
Every house I've seen has a garage.
Yes.
I don't have a garage. I don't have one in my new house.
I don't have a garage. No house I own.
Yeah.
So, I'd be giving up a garage.
All right, I'm gonna give up my pool house.
Yo, when we went to South Carolina, we stayed in someone's pool house. That was the Airbnb, and it was fantastic. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, garage it is. Can't wait to get rid of my fucking sewing hut.
Yo, you got a sewing ert too?
Who's up? Will?
We're on threes?
Twos.
My three's already done. It was,
Actually, no, yeah, it's threes. Excuse me. Yeah, so yeah. Matt, you're technically your last one.
My last one, my number 2.
It's your 2.
My 2? Let's see. In my dream house, I would have, you know what? I know I was like, hey, space, let's be real about the space we have here. This one I won't. In my dream house, I would have a to-scale replica with everything in it to the same caliber degree of everything. A Reading IMAX theater. Thank you very much, everybody. Reading IMAX theater, the same seats, everything. Oh my god, I could watch. I could just watch.
Same seats.
Watch. Yeah. I want the same thing. I don't need better seats. Those seats are great. They're fine. They're perfect. They're perfect movie watching seats. I don't want to be falling asleep. I want to sit up.
Okay.
I need the butt kickers. Kick my butt. But man, I would also, if they were like, hey, one night only, we're gonna just show like a 10-minute porn. I'm like, I fucking gotta see that.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be one of the 4D shows where they like, squirt?
Oh my god. It just smells like a dead skunk. Man, but yeah, that'd be fucking. I have my arcade. I got my stretching room. I got my water slide from the top to the pool.
Yeah.
Man,
you got your Reading IMAX. So does the Reading IMAX? Well, is it just the IMAX theater, or does it come with the treetop like course that also is in the entrance?
No, I just want the theater.
Okay.
I just want the theater. You know what's crazy is like when you stand outside of the theater, outside of it on the theater part, the building's fucking huge. And then when you think about it, you go, that's just the screen. It's like that building's just the screen.
That I gotta say, that is still, granted, Reading IMAX, pretty great. We didn't see like a full IMAX movie there because when I came up for Royal Rumble, we went and saw Companion.
So they don't necessarily have all of the highest grade film that comes there, but they have the capability to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that was one of the weirdest buildings I've ever been in because it doesn't make any damn sense.
Yeah, there's monkey bars and shit and a fun records. And then
my kids love that
movie
course.
Theater.
Yeah.
I've gone on that course. I was on that course 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah. You good up there?
No, I fucking hate it. But Wednesday likes it. And she's tall enough to go up to the second level with an adult.
Oh.
So she likes to do the zip line. So I have to do the zip line.
I just imagine you in the harness. If you fell, you have no ass to catch you.
Well, they test you before.
Did they give you a little couple fingers under the cheeks?
They grab a couple buns from the Fuddruckers and they stuff them in my back pockets. Make sure it fits. But man, yeah, no, just a theater. You should when you coming back up?
We're gonna be up in the main area in July, so I plan on being down in Boston around that time.
Oh, July, huh? Hold on. When does Fantastic Four come out, or Superman?
Yo, I saw the trailer for Fantastic Four because I went and saw Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Great movie. Good movie.
Thunderbolts,
but yeah.
Thunderbolts.
I saw the trailer for Fantastic Four, and on the big screen, I'm like, you know what? I'm probably gonna go in and see this. Like, I was sold seeing it on the big screen compared to just watching it on my computer.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Well, they both those movies come out in July. They're both gonna be at the IMAX. So,
ooh, shit.
You'll probably be able to hit one of them. And
Yeah.
I'll go. I'll meet you there. I'll probably
July
see it anyway.
25th.
Wait, July 25th?
That's what it says. Yeah.
Okay, that's a Friday, right?
Yeah. So I guess it would be Thursday night release on Friday. Yeah.
Oh, and then I have a wedding on the 26th. But I could do like
I have a
daytime
birthday there in the 27th. But yeah,
at
that's
the
2
Reading
days before.
IMAX.
Not at the Reading IMAX.
Do people
but
like
in the
listening
area.
to us make plans?
They should.
No, and I'm on the show.
This is what it's like when you're an adult. You're like, hold on, I have a wedding. Hold on, I have a birthday to go to.
Anyway, Reading IMAX. What am I getting rid of? Smoke detectors. I don't need them. I don't smoke, right? I don't smoke. What do I need them for? To protect my kids?
I sleep with a sound machine. I'm not going to hear that shit.
There's so many sound machines that go on. My house is just a static. It's pure static. God. You walk in.
Speaking of the sound machines, since we didn't have power and our phones were so dead, do you know what it's like to just try and sleep without a sound machine now?
The silence is deafening.
Yes, I do.
That, all the other noises, like our windows wide open, so we hear everything outside. Oh my God. It was... I'm surprised I got through Saturday.
I bet.
No. So.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that completes my list. I think my house is pretty rad.
Pretty cool dream house. Yeah, you got a smart faucet, a 1993 arcade, a stretching room, a Reading IMAX theater, and a water slide from the top floor to the outdoor pool. You know what? You get to the top floor of that Reading theater and you just right out.
My God.
Yeah. My number 2.
Yep.
Something I've always wanted since I was a kid. I want like a little creek or river that like runs through my house, but I have a glass floor that I can see it. I can see like
glass floor.
Yeah, I have like a glass floor, and right underneath is just like a little river that's just flowing through my house that I can just see.
External to anything you do, not an aquarium, not your own thing.
No,
just
I want to be able to stand over top of this
just gonna
moving
get dirty.
river. Don't worry about that. I have a river running through my house. I can afford this. I can afford the cleaning crew to come by with a squeegee and just rush down.
You should hire Matt to go under the glass and suck all the algae off the bottom.
You say pay me to do that?
Yes, you.
Yes.
Why would I? Why
it's
would
a
I
dream
do
house.
that? If I went under there, it'd be strictly to look up everyone in the house's pants.
Right. So you do it for free.
Our pants?
Fine.
Just look right up our pants. See that?
Well, pants or whatever you're wearing.
Huh?
Charles, if I've this isn't the best time to bring this up, based off of what I just said, but I've never seen your fiance. I don't know what she looks like at all.
What they look like? Oh,
I'm trying to be. That's right. Very progressive. I'm 40 now.
I mean, that's why I joked about the fact that once we printed out our save the dates, I was like, oh, technically, there's no photo of you on this. Just by the four.
I don't want to see her. You know what? I want to be moved when I see her as a bride. Can I have a first look with your future wife? That'd be fantastic.
Just a photo, his photo, and then you off to the side. Also reacting. Maybe not good.
Crying.
Maybe good.
Yeah. Bat's crying for some reason more than I am. It doesn't.
I hope she's so beautiful that when I see her and you're standing up there, you just hear me go, "No fucking way."
I just see the look on her face as she scans the crowd like, who said that?
I'm just going, no, get the fuck out of here.
Nope. No one says we don't do the object to the wedding part. You just automatically stand up and go, no, I object. I'm already here.
Yeah, I go, I do object. Ma'am, come on. This is what I'd say. I look at you and I go, kidding me?
Yeah.
All right. I'm like, okay, listen, I get it.
She's choosing this. I did find out she's...
He's tall. I get it.
He's tall? Yeah.
Women like tall guys.
Yeah. I'm 6 foot tall. I'm 2 inches taller than her. We did check the heels. Next to each other. Make sure she's not taller.
You went back to back with your wife. Your future wife.
Ass to ass.
Ass to ass, man.
You're 6 foot. And you're 2 inches taller than her. So she's 5'10". So she's taller than me.
Yeah.
Damn. Me too.
Just as tall. Why do you think when I saw her, I was like, her?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Man, I can't. Man, now I'm excited to go to the wedding. I can't wait. I'm gonna just, every day I'm gonna draw a picture of what I think she looks like, and I'm gonna present her a book. I'm like, here's 360 pictures of what I thought you looked like before I met you.
Matt,
this one's a real fat one.
It's gonna be less than 360 days.
Not for me. I have time machine. Yeah, I gotta retroact.
What am I getting rid of instead of this creek, this river that's running through my house?
Creek or a crick?
I should say crick, because...
Are you still eating licorice?
Me? No. Barbecue.
More Slim Jim?
Oh. Yeah, give me something, will you?
What am I getting rid of this house? What are other home features that people don't have? You know what?
Who the fuck is teaching improv at this fucking place?
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking don't know, actually. Now I'm kind of stumped because you know what? No overhead lighting. It's just no built-in lighting. You got to bring your own lamps to this place. Done.
That's not bad.
It's not terrible, but yeah. But, I mean, I thought about that because half the overhead... We use one overhead light in this whole place. Everything else is our own lamps we brought. So,
I lost sleep the other night trying to figure out the best way to get like a lamp into like the center of one of the rooms in my house.
Like, is it like an overhead lamp or just a lamp?
No, just like a lamp, because we have overhead lights. It's 12-foot ceilings. But
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna want to stand in your house and just try and be like,
Charles, I'm gonna need you to come over and get things out of the top cabinets because I can't get to them.
Here you go,
I need
Matt.
you and your wife to come over and live there so you can.
You should have bought a scissor lift with the house.
I kind of think, dude. There's some things I'm gonna need help. Listen, do you guys want to rent out the basement? I'll rent it out to you guys.
I'll sublet it.
No, I don't want you subletting my basement to people I don't know. Will said I could live here.
It's your neighbor from Lynn.
Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Overhead lights. I hear you.
Don't need them.
Oh no. The reason because the rooms. This is like a humble brag, but the rooms are so large that I can't have like a cord going across like the whole fucking floor.
Oh, okay. Yep.
There's no like power in the floor, which I was like, that'd be cool if it was.
I don't. Yeah. You
they make
just
battery operated like floor lamps, but they're like, with 8 to 40 hours of charge. I was like, 8
charge? No.
I was like, fuck that. What am I doing? That's fucking. I'd be so fucking mad if I turned it on and it was dead.
You just gotta put down a fucking carpet, an area rug, and run the shit under that.
I am gonna have an area rug, but I don't want any cords.
Like have that lump right in the middle.
Even the area rug. Well, they make flat extension cords. They like to go under rugs.
Yeah.
Even regular extension cords, you're not gonna anyway.
Right? Yeah, you are. You're gonna see the. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Apartment dweller.
Anyway, are we done? No, Will, you get to go, right?
No, I think we're
Will's got twos. And then we got ones.
What am I doing?
Oh, I'm done. Oh, I'll be over here.
Yeah, you're done.
You're done. It's my number 2?
Yeah.
My number 2 is a series of tubes.
Come on.
Son of a bitch.
What if you get the wrong tube here?
But this is all fluid dynamics. And this goes to every location in the house. It's like those, when you go to a fast food place, the new Coca-Cola Freestyles. But this has everything. Water, milk, Coke, Diet Coke, McDonald's Diet Coke.
Ooh, that's tough. You have to get a trademark deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
Medicine. You can get a shot of antibiotics into a little fucking mouthwash cup. Fluid delivery service. IVs, done robotically. All through the tubes. Fluid delivery service.
Mm-hmm. Who cleans these tubes? Well,
They're self-cleaning.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, explain how that works.
Yeah.
Well, every day, each tube line gets flushed with, the appropriate. If it's an acidic-based tube, it gets washed with a base tube to the equivalent to neutralize it, so on and so forth. But if the tube is not used, it's just flushed with a lubricant that just lightly treats the material of the tubing so that it does not dry out and crack.
Huh, there you go.
Series
Is there
of
a coffee
tubes.
tube? Can I get a coffee tube?
Yeah. You want just coffee?
I'm in.
That's it?
Just cold brew. I just want a cold brew tube.
Because there's a tube that'll deliver you some fresh steamed milk along with that if you want some.
Very nice, but I just want the cold
brew. Do you
brew.
want sugar? Do you want fake sugar? You want cocaine?
Yes.
Well, this is a liquid tube, so you're going to have to go back to my other pick and do the pneumatic for the powders. But
Wow.
Your house is so loud. It's just
what do you mean loud? It's so fucking obnoxious.
You just hear constantly things rushing around.
Wait,
they're
here's a
all
question.
on demand.
Are your tubes all internal or are they external?
Internal, external to what? The walls or the house itself?
No, the tubes.
I know the tubes. To the walls or to the house? They're all going to be surrounded with, sound deadening material. Probably FR, the fiber set, mineral wool. It's a good insulator and fireproof. Itchy as a motherfucker. As you guys wouldn't know, but as men would know.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not a grown man.
I'm in a basement right now.
I don't see any mineral wool. Looks fucking cold down there.
It's getting a little chilly. My feet are getting cold.
Okay. What are you getting rid of for these liquid tubes?
I don't know. I could go with something like a coffee maker, like you did, but I'm gonna go with a driveway. I'll get rid of the driveway.
Means you wouldn't have to shovel it.
Nope. We're getting in and out in a different way. Matt, you should appreciate this one. Now you don't have anything to shovel.
Now I got a whole bunch of shit to shovel, but it's all flat, so I don't care.
Now you have 2 acres of driveway to shovel.
Yeah, but it's all flat. I don't care about
old
the
boot
amount.
factory.
It's a goddamn. Well, maybe they left some fucking snow boots for me. I can find them in the wall. It's insulated with old snow shoe rubber.
The foundation is built on old leather. That ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
my number one. I want a sauna. I desperately want a sauna.
Just you get like a portable sauna.
No. What do you mean like a portable sauna? Like the ones you just like put up like a pop tent?
Yeah.
No, those aren't like, that's not going to like hold the heat in.
How do you know?
Because they're just not going to work. Not going to work. I want an old school sauna that, I have like the shitty rocks in the middle that I throw the water on. Even though I'm at home by myself, I'm still wearing a towel because I'm trying to be modest. But yeah, I want a sauna. I want a sauna real bad. Do you guys not use saunas?
I think I've been in one once.
The sauna is a dry one, right? I like a dry sauna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the other one? The steam room?
Yeah.
There's a steam room.
Steam room's full of gay people.
Yeah. I do like a sauna. I prefer the sauna.
But only if I'm the only one in there.
I don't care.
It is a little awkward. I've been in like a full sauna, and it's weird.
I just hate how they always make you
hang out.
They're always like, "Oh, touch my dick." I'm like,
yeah, always.
fine.
I mean, it is on the rules, Will.
Yeah, don't be rude.
That's how you have to. That's how you have to say hi in the sauna.
Yeah. That's why I stopped going to the YWCA.
What can you do?
Yeah. I want a sauna. I want to go sweat it out, then just leave. It'll be great.
Saunas actually, I think you can get like a backyard sauna for pretty cheap.
I just said this.
I looked into it.
Sorry.
Because, I have a backyard right now.
A couple thousand.
Yeah. Just throw down a couple thousand after I buy a several $100,000 house.
Well.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. I'll talk to you afterwards.
If you want, I can light a fire in my shed and
it's burn you alive.
Put some fire on the coals.
Can you get me the little bucket with a ladle so I can just throw some water on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not water, it's chicken broth.
Oh, good. Oh, it's going to smell great. What am I getting rid of? Closets. I don't need a closet. I don't use one currently.
Didn't that already happen?
Yeah, I got rid of closets.
Yeah. It's my number one. It's my list.
Okay. All right,
bathtub,
good list.
Water slide, home gym, little river creek that runs through, and then a sauna.
Mm-hmm.
I basically just made I just realized I basically just have a fucking spa.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. There you go. Will, number one.
What the fuck?
My number one is a series of tubes where they have.
Go on.
They're very thick gelatin-like tubes with a pretty good inside diameter that provide a slight bit of suction.
Okay.
And these go to every bedroom.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What do you put in these tubes?
Whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you need kind of sucked on or drawn out, you put it in. And, maybe like you were talking about your white noise. Maybe your white noise is a kind of sound.
Mm-hmm.
You just, there's
Love
many
it.
ways to make that happen.
Puts me right to sleep. Yeah. Every time.
Yeah. Or you just put your dick in there and come in it.
Oh. I didn't think of that. I was thinking about maybe we could transport like hot dogs room to room, socks.
You could.
Put your dick in it though.
But those were kind of based on some of my previous tubes.
Oh, okay.
This one is all about suction to a central point, which is going to be a utility in the basement. It's very difficult to create a circular vacuum. It's usually directional.
Okay.
I trust that, in your profession you haven't come across this, but I do it all. I see it all the time. There's one central vacuum, and it's always full of cum.
So,
or radioactivity, I mean.
Oh, okay. What are you doing with all this stored? What are you doing with it?
Stored what?
What's your plan here?
What's your plan? What do you?
Well, you guys wouldn't want a little tube? You could just, if you had a spill, say you were eating dinner, had a little DoorDash.
Like a house vac?
You spilled some catsup.
So, what if you picked the wrong tube in this house?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ah.
That's what you're saying?
What if you put
That's
your
what
dick
I'm
in the first series of tubes you came up with? Where you're transferring heat?
Well, those are closed tubes on the end. The massaging floor tile.
No, I'm talking about the ones that you dispose your food into.
Oh, you can dispose whatever you want. It ends up becoming food again. That's the beauty of the house. It's a compound down in the Baja.
Oh, the compound. Did somebody say compound down by the Baja?
You're creating your homestead, and you're recycling all energy. No matter what form that energy comes in.
I guess so, man.
Yeah.
Seems like
your
you should
tubes.
just... Why don't you just go camping?
You guys don't compost, do you?
No.
I'd like to, but
I can tell.
my condo association is not going to allow that.
What do you mean you'd like to? Who cares?
I always have some food to throw out.
Yeah, so throw it out your fucking window.
I currently do.
No, he said throw up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's how I keep these long, thin arms.
Gotcha.
Charles
All right.
Bulimia McDonald.
Yes. CBM. What are you getting rid of for your another
geez.
series of tubes?
I guess I'll get rid of.
Rid of?
Get
rid of your whittle.
little baby.
I'm gonna get rid of the weather vane. Because I know
The old standby.
I know those Jewish people are fucking tricking that weather vane into telling me what's going on. I've got an app that gives me the real weather every day.
God, me too.
All right. Well, you're going to have to send me exactly your list so I can post this because I have no idea how to write any of this down.
Yeah, I will.
But yeah, that's our lists. That's our dream homes. Will's nightmare of tubes.
It's not a nightmare. It's a dream. Dream of tubes.
A dream of tubes.
Listen, my house is called the Estate de la Al Gore.
He invented the internet.
He's still alive.
Because it's a series of tubes.
Yeah.
When's the last time we saw Al Gore?
Well, he's peddling his climate nonsense.
Huh.
Flying his jets around being like, climate change is the thing.
He was on Mass Ave 3 weeks ago.
Jeez.
Hey, you see Biden diagnosed with prostate cancer?
Yeah. That's not
good.
Yeah,
That's
sorry
not good
about
at his
that.
age.
Say what? What'd you say, Will?
Said sorry about that.
Will really did that to you.
My boy
But-
Joe.
Yeah.
All right. We do have some fun butt lists to rattle off real quick.
Okay.
First up, we have Mike D. Number 5, cathedral ceilings. 4,
Okay.
pond that freezes for hockey in the winter.
Oh, pond hockey.
3, home theater.
Yep.
2, infrared sauna. And
Mm.
number 1, garage gym.
All right.
We have Mitch Mint, fresh as the fun butts. Number 5, a bay window that has been turned into a massive book nook.
Aw,
Oh my God.
Can you imagine just cuddling up and just looking out the bay window?
I had one.
Yeah, next to your boyfriend.
Yeah, he's holding you tight from behind.
Yeah.
His hair is dangling across your face, and you're just like, I just want to live here forever. Number 4, a man cave. 3, a kitchen island with a full-size commercial griddle. 2, fireplaces. And number 1, a sunroom. Mitchman, I hate to break it to you, but if you get a sunroom, you're never going to use it. My parents put one in, never used it, even if we put a TV in there. It's just an add-on. Next up, we have Dad. Number 5, a crew of Tesla bots. Service bots, maids/chefs. 4, helicopter helipad. 3, hundreds of acres. 2, earthing off the grid. And number 1, absolute dominion water rights. Next, we have Balkymania.
Whoa.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow. Number
You
5, you have
finally
a
got it.
garden maze.
Great
4,
number 5.
sandy beach with a dock.
Ooh.
3, a grotto. 2, indoor basketball court. And number 1, underground doomsday bunker.
Solid.
Okay.
And lastly, we have gray. Number 5, fancy Japanese toilets. 4,
Okay.
guest house for friend or family. 3, I love snowboarding, so I would love it if my house was on a mountain with ski in and out. And 2, separate multi-car garage. And number 1, land, 100+ acres. Yeah, and that's our fun butts.
Oh, there you go.
Dream homes. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. If you want to have your list added, go to top5ofdeath.com, join the Discord, and get on that convo, baby. Well,
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, anyone?
Yeah. Matt.
Yeah?
You're gay.
You heard it here first, folks. Smell you later.